Late at night, when most of the world is asleep, the internet becomes a very different place. Hidden websites appear, strange messages start circulating, and sometimes people discover things online that were never meant to be found. Over the years, investigators, journalists, and curious internet users have stumbled across digital mysteries that still remain unsolved. Some involve cryptic codes, some involve disturbing videos, and some make people wonder if someone or something is watching from the other side of the screen. Tonight, we're exploring 5 of the creepiest internet mysteries that still have no explanation. And the final one might be the most disturbing of them all. Number 1. The livestream that shouldn't exist. In 2017, a small livestream suddenly appeared on a nearly empty video platform. First, it looked normal. The camera showed a quiet forest clearing in the middle of the night. No movement, no sound, just darkness and trees swaying slowly in the wind. Only a handful of viewers were watching. But then something strange happened. A message appeared in the chat. Someone typed, "He's almost there." Viewers assumed it was a joke. But 5 minutes later, a man walked into the frame. He looked confused, almost lost. He stood in the middle of the clearing and stared directly into the camera, as if he knew it was there. Then the stream suddenly cut to black. When viewers tried to reload the page, the entire channel had vanished. No replays, no owner, no explanation, and the biggest mystery, nobody ever found out who started the livestream or who the man in the forest was. But that was only the beginning, because the next mystery is even stranger. Number 2. The website that updates itself. A programmer from California once discovered an unusual website while browsing random domains. The page looked extremely simple. White background, black text. Only one sentence appeared on the screen. "You were not supposed to find this." Naturally, people assumed it was a prank. But when the programmer refreshed the page, the sentence changed. Now it said, "Why are you still here?" He refreshed again. "Stop refreshing." The text seemed to respond directly to what he was doing. Within hours, screenshots spread across online forums. Thousands of people visited the website, and each person reported something different. Some saw messages asking personal questions. Others saw strange countdown timers. But the creepiest detail? No one could find the server hosting the site. It didn't appear in any normal domain records, almost as if the website didn't technically exist anywhere. Eventually, the page disappeared, but some people claim the domain still randomly reappears late at night. And if that's true, the next mystery might explain why. Number 3. The disturbing audio file. In 2019, an anonymous user posted a short audio file to a discussion forum. The post had no description, just a title. "Can someone explain this?" When people played the recording, first it sounded like static, white noise, crackling. But after a few seconds, strange sounds began to emerge, almost like distorted voices. Some listeners claimed they heard whispering. Others said they heard numbers being repeated. Curious users ran the audio through sound analysis software. And that's when things became unsettling. Hidden inside the static was a pattern, a sequence of tones. When decoded, the tones translated into GPS coordinates. Coordinates pointing to a remote location in the Nevada desert. A few internet explorers actually traveled there, but when they arrived, they found absolutely nothing. No building, no equipment, just empty desert, which raises an uncomfortable question. If no one was there, then who created the signal? And more importantly, who was it meant for? Number 4. The man who posted tomorrow's news. One of the strangest internet mysteries began with a small blog. The blog only had one writer, a man who called himself Observer. First, his posts seemed random. Short notes about world events, weather updates, economic changes. But readers soon noticed something impossible. He wasn't reporting the news. He was posting it before it happened. One post described a power outage in Chicago. 2 days later, it happened. Another predicted a celebrity accident. 3 days later, the news confirmed it. People accused him of guessing or staging elaborate hoaxes. But then one post terrified his followers. The blog entry simply read, "The signal will return, and when people finally understand it, they will wish they hadn't." Hours later, the blog disappeared. No archives, no writer, no explanation. And that message leads directly to the final mystery, the one that might connect all of them. But the creepiest theory of all? Some researchers believe the signal isn't meant for humans. They think it might be a handshake signal, a digital beacon, something designed to find other systems, other networks, or possibly other intelligences. And if that theory is true, then one question becomes terrifying. What happens if something finally answers? If you enjoyed this mystery story, make sure to like the video and tell me in the comments, which mystery do you think is the creepiest?